So, we're about to start this Oasis match. Let me actually count down. Alright. Up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back after that short intermission. Here we're back on this Overwatch tournament here with Oasis, which is a pretty decent control map. I enjoy it quite a bit. And well, we're just gonna have to see how these teams do. I'm not gonna be biased, but I'm just kind of leaning towards Where's Faust because they have that synergy. They have that synergy going. And okay, hold on. Throwing my wonderful tournament. Oh wait. Oh shit. Alright. I'm throwing. Now I'm throwing.
Initiating match.
Alright. We're up now. Yes. Finally.
Welcome.
Okay, finally. Welcome back. And we're here on Oasis after that quick problem that we got fixed real quick. I said quick 3 times in a sentence. Nice. So, Where's Faust 1 point, Master Plat 2 points. If Where's Faust wins this, then it's gonna be tied 2 series or 2 matches to 1 match to 1 match rather, and it's basically first to 2 matches since it's best of 3 matches, if that makes any sense. But we're just gonna have to see how this goes. If Masters Plat ends up winning this, it's gonna go to 1-1, and we're gonna have to see who wins the third tiebreaker match. Heroes being assembled here in a second, and we see from Masters Plat a more classic Goats comp, while Where's Faust not really quite finished yet. But it's probably looking like that we're gonna run some sort of more grounded, more ooh, we do see the Baptiste here from Where's Faust, new hero here in Overwatch, which we didn't decide to ban for this tournament, but that's some new stuff. You usually expect a Bastion in this type of comp to set up at the corner, use that immortality field to the advantage. But we're gonna have to see how they use Baptista's his abilities and all his perks that come with him. Master's Plat moving up onto this point. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I had it wrong the whole time, but I kind of had it right. Elmart setting up on this point, putting the shield pretty close, but Master's Plat aggressively trying to push past the shield. Flashbang comes out here. Drumming Panda does end up paying the price here. I kill the rock. Does end up getting the kill onto him. Elmart getting pretty low here, but he might die or he might get some healing here, and he does end up dying. Brown and Tall does get pushed out of his mech, and he does end up getting killed here. Bird's Faust trying to pull back, trying to get this back, and well, just trying to regroup in general. I'll die onto the Reaper here instead of the more 3-3 base. Now we're gonna have actually we have a swap off the Genji as well, which is really hard to do anything with Genji in this meta. Jake does pop his ability field, and he does pop invulnerability field, so that team is not gonna die unless it's getting killed. Bomb comes in the back line, but he does end up getting Finn and Jake here. Elmar does end up paying the price here by Paralyzer as well. Lots of kills coming out here from Master's Plat, and it's looking like Master's Plat might get this win. And we see Drumming Panda getting pretty low and maybe getting away with his life here. Ends up getting this dragon online. Where's Faust trying to recover here, trying to get back together, while Master's Plat has some ultimates online. Not quite the ones they really need to make a strong push, but they do, or a strong defense. Well, they do have the sound barrier, which can be pretty important. In the backline, Dragon comes out. It's the Raider's gonna get caught in it, and Elmar does get the block onto that charge, but he does end up paying the price for it. Picks coming out here from mainly Master's Plat, but we see Antonio Universe getting demech here. Bomb coming out here from Brown and Tall, and it's going to end up getting Coach EA. Drumming Panda does end up getting down from Antonio Universe here. Vinny Jake does going to pick on the Paralyzer and bring it down. I kill the rock in the backline, trying to get a charge. He's going to get a slam, and he does end up getting one, which is a mercy, but he doesn't end up doing anything. I'll die, ending up using this Death Blossom. He does end up getting two with it. That's going to allow Where's Faust to stabilize here, get this point, flip this point back to where they wanted. 95% on Master's Plat. That is one fight potential, and Where's Faust is going to be very careful. They're going to have to play very defensively here if they're going to want to stop Master's Plat from even flipping this point once. Because if they do, that just spells disaster, and that's going to be this round win. Drumming Panda uses that dragon to push these people back, and Aldai in the backline trying to get some picks on these healers here, but he does end up paying the price for it. Finn and Jake does kill the rock because he went in again, went in alone actually, and he does end up getting picked, probably with the Discord. Finn and Jake does get a pick on Adam Relaxing as well. Getting a lot of picks here. Elmar just trying to get a lot of bullets off, trying to suppress these people from coming in, and it looks like Master's Plat moving back. 5 orb gets the Raiders, but he doesn't end up dying here. Ultimates coming online from both sides. Finn and Jake has that counter to that Graviton, unless Dirt Plat can find something, maybe like a Diva Bomb to get this kill really fast. I'll die in the backline. I kill the rock. Does end up dying here. Drumming Panda does get the arrows here. Dragon comes out here from Drumming Panda, but he doesn't end up getting anything with it. Aldai does get the res off. Gardental does end up getting out of this mech, as does Antonio, but Antonio uses his bomb instead of opting to go with the combo. Adam Relaxing does end up getting Finn and Jake. Elmar pops his damage boost, but it's not enough here. Ultimate's still online from both sides. The Raider still has the Graviton. Brown and Tall using his bomb here, but he does end up getting the Raiders. That might be enough, but we see Mercy trying to go for the rest here, and he does end up paying the price. Master's Plat gets his flip, but Finn and Jake does end up getting onto this point. Elmar gets on the ball here, trying to contest as best as possible. Aldai also does end up getting killed here from that Moira Orb. Elmar gets a shutdown here on the ball, but we see Diva, Brown and Tall trying to contest this even more, as much as possible. Drumming Panda in the back trying to get kills, and he does end up getting the headshot onto Adam Relaxing, but he does end up dying as well. and it looks like it's only the Mercy here to look for any contest, but that's not going to be enough. And that overtime wick is running really fast, and that's going to be Master Plat taking this first round.
Score 0-1.
In general, Master Plat, they played really well. They used a lot of they did a lot of individual work there, but they also you could also see the team synergy starting to come up here. They were a recently built team here, while Where's Faust mostly previous friends, and a team that I actually played against and for. A couple of my teammates are in there, and they had some synergy for a while. But Masters Plat, brand new team here being built at the tournament, looking like they might have a chance against these. So we're just gonna have to see how this goes. Masters Plat running up here, trying to get the point as quick as possible, and we see Where's Faust trying to get this point presence as fast as possible. Finn and Jake on the Ana here. Sleep Dart comes out, but he does get eaten by that Diva. We have the pharmacy combo in the backline. Does end up getting item relaxing. Aldai on with the Pharah here. Does end up getting 2 picks here. This pharmacy proving really effective here for Where's Faust, and that's 3 picks already for Where's Faust. That's probably gonna be the flip here. Coach EA does end up getting killed here, and we see I Kill the Rock does end up falling as well. Antonio Universe getting out of mech here, but let's get really close to that bomb. So we might be able to see some sort of air burst Diva bomb to get rid of this combo, this pharmacy combo that has proved to be pretty big hurt or spine in the back, I guess you could say, for Masters Plat. Not many changes coming on here except that Sombra. That Sombra's probably gonna look for the hack onto Aldai, or probably onto anyone, since Where's Faust does not have a shield to hide behind. Aldai does get a pick on the Raiders this time around. This pharmacy combo being really effective. Aldai does get hacked though, and he's not able to fly for a second there. But now he's back and ready. Gets the nano. A lot invested here to get this happening, but Aldai does end up getting picked even with the nano boost, which allows him to take less damage. Aldai does get res though, and this combo is probably this pharmacy combo trying to come up again. Elmar on the point, trying to get this point presence. I Kill the Rock going in too deep and does end up getting killed here. Diva looking to get some picks off, but he does get out of mech. Aldai does get a pick on the baby Diva. Slept on point, and Coach 8 does end up going down here. Drumming by the hands of Drumming Panda. We see the Raider trying to get out of here. Maybe get some more energy for his value, but he does end up dying. And that's Where's Faust getting this round, or this fight win. We can really see how this pharmacy combo has really become such a problem that the Raiders swapped off the Zarya and onto the Soldier. Soldier known as a pretty decent counter to this pharmacy combo. Drumming Panda does get a pick onto I Kill the Rock, but Antonio Universe gets a big bomb onto Finn and Jake. The Raiders does get a pick onto the Pharah as I predicted, and Mercy does end up going down here. Bomb is put here from Brown and Tall, but it only gets Paralyzer here. Not much value for that. And here we see Masters Plat just flipped the point, 92% on Where's Faust. That's going to be another 1 fight range for them. And if they do end up getting this, then they will tie up this round and end up tying up this series. Sleep coming out here. I think it does end up connecting, but I'm not sure on who. I Kill the Rock does get a slam here, and Ascom EMP does come out as well. Drumming Panda getting a kill off. I Kill the Rock getting really critical here. Justice comes out from Aldai, but he does end up getting killed here. Elmar gets the pick onto I Kill the Rock, and and Elmar does also get the nano boost here. Adam relaxing, sleeping, but does end up getting woken up. Aldai gets res here from Mercy, but all the picks seem to be pointing in the direction of Masters Plat, which is looking like they do end up winning this fight and get pretty good percentage for that. Maybe I think it's like 20 or 30% for that fight. Where's Faust still in 1 fight range. Swaps coming out here off of the Pharah and onto the Sombra here. They're probably gonna look for maybe some combos on the right side. Hack coming on the Diva, but Paralyzer gets the attack on the D.Va, but gets him charged, but does end up getting out of there alive. In the backline, Paralyzer trying to get some more energy for his. Oh, Bomb gets invested in here, and does end up killing Elmart. We see that classic combo come out here again, and it's getting pretty close here. Where's Faust needs to regroup here, or else they're not going to make it through this. We see Tall hacked yet again, getting a lot of damage done on him, but he does end up getting the whole pocket. Elmart does end up getting Antonio Universe out of mech. I Kill the Rock does end up going down here. It looks like it might be flipping here for Where's Faust. Big EMP comes out. Jumping Panda gets 3 for that dragon. That's a massive dragon. That's gonna help Where's Faust flip the point. Probably win this if Master's Plat isn't fast enough to touch it. I Kill the Rock, the only one alive here, probably looking to touch this, but with only 4 seconds left, it doesn't look like he might be able to do this. And that's going to be... Oh, gets up to the last second that he's not going to be able to touch here. And that's going to be tied game. Where's Faust Master Plat here on Oasis. This map, pretty contested as we've seen so far. A lot of, not really shut out, but both sides getting really close to each other. We saw 99 to 99 there. I think the last one we also saw 99 to 99. So, or I mean, I might be mistaken, but I don't remember. Bad memory. Changes coming out here from Master's Plat onto the Hamster and the D.Va. More of a divey kind of comp. And Tony Universe hops off the D.Va and onto the Mei here, which could prove to be Where's Faust Kryptonite. We're gonna have to see how that works. Same comp from Where's Faust Elmart on this Orisa. And overall, we're just gonna have to see how this works. Master's Plat chaining the game up a little bit. Paralyzer now on the Reinhardt instead of I Kill the Rock. I Kill the Rock swapping onto D.Va. Antonio Universe does end up getting hacked, but nothing comes out of that. Jumping Panda does get a pick off the Coach EA. Really good early pick for them. There's gonna be a lot less heals for them, but Adam Relaxing does get the pick, does get the res onto Coach EA. Paralyzer gets hacked and slept here from Finaj. And picks coming out here from mainly Where's Faust. The Raiders get the pick on the Drumming Panda, but it might not be enough to flip this over. Rez comes out onto the Drumming Panda. The Raiders gets killed by Elmart. And overall, this is going to look like a one fight from Where's Faust here. So we're seeing a couple swaps come out from last round at least, and it looks like Master's Plat is trying to mitigate a lot of this. Oh, in the backline, Dragon comes out. Does end up getting Adam Relaxing here, but we see they swap to the Mage. Try to get some picks here. Drumming Panda does end up getting the kill on the Paralyzer. Elmart getting res here as well. Wall comes out here to mitigate as much plasma as possible. Gonna force Where's Faust to rotate over right side. Where's Master's Plat? Couple of ults, almost online. Two ults online. We see them not going into the left side, but rather preferring the right side. But it seems like Elmart does find them out and does end up getting the massive EMP comes out on the backline, but not a lot of follow up here from Where's Faust. I Kill the Rock does end up getting put out of his mech here, and a couple people. And Supercharger getting put here from Elmart. Dragon comes out here trying to split and kill as many as possible, but people just move out the way and they do end up living through that. Wasting a lot of time here. They're going to have to push here now or never. 70% on the clock. Antonio Universe puts that wall up. But we do see the freeze come out, but he does end up getting killed here. Freeze doesn't end up freezing anybody except Brown and Tall. Coach EA uses this Transcendence to push in. I Kill the Rock does end up killing himself. Probably trying to reset. Paralyzer gets a kill on Aldai, and it seems like Master Plat are going to keep on fighting this, but Adam Relaxing getting killed here. Elmart looking to get any picks as possible, but a lot of picks coming out here from Brown and Tall. Master Plat not looking very good on this. Antonio Universe, last one to try and contest this. Gonna ice up here, try to not get killed. He's getting pretty low here, and he does end up going down. The Raiders get the pick onto Aldai. Bomb comes up in the air. It's gonna be this bomb. It's gonna be anything to save them, but it doesn't actually end up getting anything. Adam Relaxing gets a res on Antonio Universe, getting kind of close to that. Big slam coming here from Paralyzer. Lots of picks coming out here from Red Team. Master Flat might be looking to bring this back. It's only Elmar, Brown and Tall, and that's it who has to contest this point. And it looks like Master Flat might actually bring this back on the heel of that Paralyzer slam that was really, really effective. Brown and Tall gonna get a staggered here a little bit before we see Coach EA finally bring her down. Couple of ults online here. Aldai swaps onto the Torbjorn here. Probably gonna look to get some turrets, try to get some get a lot of harassment onto their backline. If they don't destroy that turret, they're gonna keep on. Dragon comes out, does end up getting killed on the Raiders, but Antonio Universe does get the big freeze off, and he does end up getting the freeze onto Elmar, who is nano boosted. Nano boosted, invested, and wasted there. It's gonna be disastrous for Where's Faust here. Aldai does D-Mech, I kill the rock, but overall it looks like Master Flat are getting all the picks here. Oh, bomb sent over the top. It's not really gonna get anything. Drumming Panda is gonna pick on Coach EA, but it still looks like Where's Faust still trying to regroup here. A couple people online on the roof, and they're just that was a good freeze. We saw Antonio Universe use the wall there to boost himself up and get the freeze and the kill onto Drumming Panda. But Drumming Panda does get the res here. And we see Drumming Panda here. Benedict gets the first pick onto I Kill the Rock after that big... Oh, the res almost about to get off from Adam Relaxing, but he doesn't end up going. Elmar getting 2 picks here. Tactical Visor pop here from the Raider, trying to kill whoever he can. Molten Core comes out here from Aldai, trying to cover as much space as possible. And it looks like the recontest might happen. Big freeze comes out here from Antonio Universe. Nobody has anywhere to go, but even after that, Where's Faust on the heel of that, trying to look for getting all the picks they need to end up flipping this point. Master's Flat getting getting picks earlier, but not being able to follow up on that. 99-92 here. It's gonna be crunch time for Master's Flat to try to get this going, and that looks like it's gonna be a Where's Faust win, putting the series at a 1-1. Cool. 2-2, 1-1. It's because Master's Flat won.
EFT activated. Double, triple.